Proverbs chapter 1 verse 4 reads, "To give prudence to the simple, to the young man, knowledge and discretion." This verse sits within the opening chapter of Proverbs, a book richly composed with wisdom for living rightly before God. The author, King Solomon, under divine inspiration, presents a fundamental premise for understanding and living out biblical truths. The focus of Proverbs, as outlined in its initial passages, is on imparting wisdom, instruction, and a deeper fear and knowledge of the Lord. Verse 4 specifically highlights the aim to equip two groups of individuals, the simple and the young, with valuable traits: prudence, knowledge, and discretion. The term simple, in this context, refers to those who are naive or inexperienced, not foolish or lacking in intelligence, but innocent and perhaps gullible. These individuals are open to influence and teaching, making them prime recipients of wisdom. Solomon's use of this word invites a compassionate view towards those who are yet unformed in their judgments and decisions. The phrase "young man" complements the first, indicating not just males, but all young people. Youth here represents vigor and potential, but also a lack of experience. The young stand at the threshold of numerous life decisions: career, relationships, moral paths, and thus the impartation of knowledge and discretion is critical. Prudence is the ability to govern and discipline oneself by the use of reason. It involves thoughtful decision-making that considers the long-term effects rather than immediate gratification. For the simple, acquiring prudence is about moving from a state of openness to all influences to a more discerning stance, which carefully evaluates the guidance and counsel they receive. Knowledge in Proverbs often goes beyond mere accumulation of facts. It encompasses understanding and wisdom. It is about knowing the right path and being able to discern truth from falsehood. Knowledge, as implied here, is tied intrinsically to the fear of the Lord, which is the beginning of wisdom, as stated earlier in Proverbs. Discretion adds another layer, indicating the quality of having or showing discernment or good judgment. It is the practical application of knowledge, allowing the young to navigate complex situations and avoid pitfalls through foresight and insight. These qualities, prudence, knowledge, and discretion, are not merely ancient virtues, but are exceedingly relevant today. In an age where information is plentiful, but truth can be elusive, young individuals especially need to develop the ability to sift through noise to find wisdom. This development is not just intellectual, but deeply moral and spiritual. For those new to life's complexities, understanding the source of true wisdom is paramount. Scripture teaches that wisdom begins with knowing God. It is through a personal relationship with Him, nurtured by engaging with Scripture, prayer, and fellowship within a community of believers, that one grows in wisdom. Moreover, in a society that often praises spontaneity and impulsiveness, the call to prudence and discretion is countercultural. It invites young people to slow down and consider their steps carefully, to build lives on the solid foundation of God's truth rather than the shifting sands of societal trends. While this verse addresses the simple and the young, the principles it extols are crucial for believers at any stage of life. The pursuit of wisdom is a lifelong journey. Even those seasoned in their faith must continually seek to grow in prudence, knowledge, and discretion. This growth occurs in community, through discipleship, and through the continual application of God's truths to one's life. Moreover, older believers have the responsibility to pass on these virtues. Just as Solomon aimed to instruct his son and his people in the ways of wisdom, so too must mature believers mentor and guide the next generation. This involves not only teaching, but modeling these virtues in daily life. Proverbs 1 verse 4 serves as a foundational call to all who desire to walk wisely. It emphasizes that the true understanding required for navigating life's challenges starts with a fear of the Lord and is manifested in a life marked by prudence, knowledge, and discretion. As believers seek to apply these truths, they not only find guidance for their own lives, but also become beacons of light and wisdom in a world desperately in need of direction. Through such living, the words of Proverbs continue to breathe life and wisdom into all who embrace them.